ugly once you're skinny.
Mm-hmm. I see
but
that.
But that's not...
No, that's true.
That's not the consensus
like
on the street.
You'll lose your attractiveness.
Okay, let me just say something right now. The fucking Haktua girl. What's her name?
Haktua.
Haley.
Haley Welch.
Welch, right? You know what she... And I'm going to start a war with this lady right now, dude.
Why?
Because I'm going to tell you why, okay?
Okay.
She's on her podcast, and she has a couple of girls on it, right?
Yeah.
And they put up a photo. I guess they had put in Kim Jong-un in replace of just on
Kim Jong-un
podcast.
did the Haktua show?
No, they fucking...
We can't get Kim Jong-un?
I know.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Right? And then they go, we didn't know you had Bobby Lee on the podcast. And then Haktua goes, I did have him? Because she looked at the photo and she goes, oh, there is Bobby Lee. She thought I was Kim Jong-un.
It's kind of cool.
No, it's not.
It's kind of cool. He's so famous.
I know, but yeah.
It's
cool.
You'd love to be that famous. You can't go anywhere in North Korea without being recognized and praised. That's your dream.
I should go there.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
That's your dream. You could be the Kim Jong-un of South Korea.
Yeah. Or you could be like one of those movies where there's an assassination, so they put in a fake Kim Jong-un.
You could be that.
I'm the fake Kim Jong-un.
Right. And you go to South Korea.
And hello, yeah. I come. Hello, everybody.
He's back and he's
back.
hip.
Yeah.
He's friends with all the cool kids.
Yeah. I come up with new. Yeah.
He's
I could
doing
be the fun
South
Kim Jong-un.
Korean dab.
Yeah. Hello. Everybody, I get on fucking television.
Psy becomes your best friend.
No, not fuck Psy.
He's doing his own gag
yeah,
style.
I do my own thing. Everybody know Korea. Welcome. I dress you once a week this time. Right? What do you think? And then some music. And I go, dun, 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 right? I don't know. Anyway, so that's why I'm losing weight.
For Haktua?
Not just that. Not just Haktua. It's just like, people are saying now that I'm fat. I don't like it.
Look at me. You're not fat.
I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not fat. You are the shape you're supposed to be.
Fat. I just don't feel good about myself.
Well, I want you to feel good.
That's it.
Because I love you.
All right. I mean, that's enough said. So I'm going to try this out.
You should feel good about yourself without the Ozempic is what I'm trying to say, because that's a negative place to be. If that's what you think it's going to take to get you to a good place with yourself.
But it has been working for people.
But what does that mean? Does it work for up here or just the physical? Because this needs to change too. You need to.
Oh, here we go. What the fuck are you doing? What are we doing?
Well, there's a bunch of people on the internet that talk about the psychology of Ozempic. These people also need. You should be prescribed a therapist and Ozempic. Don't puke.
Sorry,
please. You should have therapy with Ozempic. It should be required because this needs to change too. Just
what
because
is this? Your brain?
No, I'm talking about your temples. Yeah, your fucking brain.
Because when you do, there's so much in this area. Skull.
Was this where the
hair follicles?
Is that where this name comes from? Temple because of Asians? In my temple.
The mind is your temple.
This is my temple.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Is that where that came from?
Maybe. Does it work with black voice? Do it.
It's my cornerstone.
My cornerstone.
It's my cornerstone.
Yeah. Wow.
By the way, that's funny that look. I have nothing negative to say about the kid. I don't know the girl. I think things like this in this culture do this thing to you where you're like, I want to be a certain way, so I'm perceived. Fuck that. Fuck that.
It wasn't that what? So a year ago, maybe 8 months ago, I don't want to say her name, but I know a comic that was a little rotund, and I hadn't seen her in a while, and I saw her at the Comedy Store.
And you were like jealous.
I go, what's going on? You have a new workout routine?
Mm-hmm.
She goes, nah, Ozempic, baby. I go, what is it? And she just explained it to me. I was like, oh, can anybody get it?
Well, you've heard about it in the zeitgeist of the world.
No, because this is like a year ago.
Before it was hot.
Yeah, so I didn't know about it. She kind of told me what, and she goes, it was a diabetes medication that now it helps with curving appetite. And
did you go to see your general doctor?
I did.
And then so did they have monitoring you and stuff like that?
Yes, they are.
All right.
I just didn't know how to use the thing.
The pen.
I think I did it twice.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You got to be careful, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you could seriously. People have gotten real. If you overdose on that stuff, like you take too much of it, it can fuck you up.
It did fuck me up.
Well, I mean, you could be hospitalized. You're lucky.
There was one point where at like 3 a.m, I was heaving so hard and nothing was coming out.
I hate that feeling.
I know that. Like I thought my spine was gonna snap.
Your assistant called me yesterday and she thought you were dead.
Oh, that's right.
Well, that has to do with you not communicating with her.
Get me off the podcast.
Yeah, you're on the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, I figured that. No, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Okay, thank you so much. All right, bye.
Hell of a forgery, huh?
I'm so fucking mad. You have no idea how mad I am.
Why? What?
I texted that thing to a girl I'm hanging out with.
So before you did anything, you told all your friends to show, like,
Bro, you said that to some. Why did you said that? What did she say? What did she say? Can I
She's
come?
like, ew, no, it's not real. I was tricked by my employers.
don't say employees.
That's such a funny text message you get. Not real. I was tricked by my employees. You think Bezos writes that ever? It's not real. Attention, Amazon workers. It's not real. You guys are evil little demons, dude. Who came up with that? Carlos, dude. He took the credit. Who forged it? You did. Did you guys have anything to do with it?
Nothing.
No way.
You want to play these games? It's
No,
it's war.
No, there's no.
Yeah, it's war for all three of you. Listen to me, okay?
Bob, please.
No, I'm being real.
I'm being real.
It's war.
How?
The donuts is one thing. You made me look like a fool in front of this person I'm seeing, right? And she's like,
You
"Oh,
just met her. You went on one date.
Also,
You're not seeing her.
it's a good joke. She probably thinks it's funny.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You think she thinks that's fucked up? That's funny.
okay, what I think it's fucked up.
You
I don't like being tricked and bamboozled. I think that's the right word.
He's never
right?
done anything like
Right.
this before.
So there's some bamboozling coming your way.
Oh,
But this is
okay.
Korean style, right? So it's a little harsher,
Okay.
right? And there's some implications,
And it's gonna
What do
get
you mean?
career implications. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of like, you think that I don't respond to your text now? what do you think is going to happen now, Chachi? 100% this, dude.
TA too.
She texted me again. Let me see what she said. The movie you wrote?
What did she say?
She laughed.
Ah, see, I told
I
him.
got you a laugh
The movie that you wrote?
with Benji.
Never going to do it.
You know what? Can I tell people you're attached?
No, I'm never going to do it. I promise. Like his zombie movie, right? I'm never doing both of those things now, right?
He had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
And
harm him.
McCone, you gibbering little goof face. All right? You fucking know. I know things too, man.
Get him, dude.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say shit. Okay?
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah. It's not you. You're
No.
my best friend.
Well, no, I'm not a part
You
of
wouldn't
it.
do that.
But
Yeah, yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny.
It's very funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so good. No, it's good. Well, it was really good.
Thanks,
But
Bob.
you know what? I like to cause laughter too.
Yeah, you have.
And I like to spread joy too.
Good.
So I'm going to spread some joy your way on your expense.
Has he ever deceived you before?
Yes, all the time.
Beyond the donuts.
Oh yeah, the water
What water?
from Air One water.
The Erewhon sink
Yeah,
water.
yeah. I remember all those things.
That was a good bit.
And they're little stab wounds in my heart.
What's another one they got?
I don't remember. There's
They're
been
kisses.
so many.
They're not stab wounds.
What?
They're kisses.
They're not
There's
kisses.
They're comedy
Smooches?
kisses.
Yeah, and me not doing your move is a kiss. Right? To you.
Fine, I'll just get
Zombie movie?
any other comic.
Kiss.
Whoa,
Okay?
did you hear what he
What?
said?
Get off. Okay.
Carlos.
What up?
I know. You know what? I'm acting foolish.
Oh, so you will do it?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I have to read it first, but
Well, I
that was a really no. Honestly, dude, you're right. You know, honestly, dude, that was really good.
Thanks, Bob.
And you know, I'm really gonna laugh about it later. I'll tell you that.
This is so threatening.
It's not.
It's
I
like
enjoy it.
Korean threatening, like staring.
I enjoy it. You know, it's wow.
But if you retaliate, I'll just hit back. Like-
whoa. Oh, what? So it's
No,
like
you
it's,
said
it's-
there was
oh,
war.
We're in a tariff war now.
No, you said there was
That's what.
war.
You hit me back. I hit you back.
You'll see.
You started the fucking war,
You'll see.
right? If he starts, let me ask you about war. 'Cause I don't know much about war.
Yeah.
All right, you're a general.
Uh-huh.
You got, hey boss.
What do you want, Chang?
No, Philip Williams.
Hmm.
Philip Williams in this
Right.
scenario.
Right. Yeah.
right.
Yes, Philly.
Yeah, Philip.
Sure.
Okay. Anyway, guy. Oh my God, Belarus just shot a rocket at San Francisco.
Belarus,
Yeah, Belarus
the
did.
country.
Yeah.
Good, we got to get rid of that fucking shithole.
Oh, of course.
You don't know what she did?
No.
So
Oh,
Stole your Ozempic.
no, you
No,
told me.
I told
that
you.
was pretty flagrant.
It's
Yeah,
flagrant, right?
That's a little crazy.
So I'm going to tell you what she did, all right? So the main room was packed. I'm bringing Annie up, right? And I have a good set. So I say good night. I give her a great intro.
Yeah.
And also I'm on a date.
So you have a female friend.
So I have a
there,
friend in the audience, that's watching the show. She had never seen me perform before.
and
okay?
you killed.
I did good, right? So then I bring Annie, and as I'm walking toward the back of the thing, Annie's coming out through those curtains, and she has water. She does a pratfall and throws it on my body. Now I'm drenched wet, and here's
On purpose?
on purpose.
She says it wasn't on purpose.
It was on purpose. I later found out it was on purpose. And here's what's the biggest sin there?
Throwing water on you.
No,
Hacky joke.
no laugh.
Nobody laughed. So the room was quiet.
The room was quiet, and they're like, "Oh shit!"
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So now I'm drenched. It's silence in the room.
What did you say?
My fucking date is blushing,
right.
right? And I go, "What the fuck?" She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," because I saw how upset it was. And then as I went backstage, I went, "What the?" I went crazy, dude. While she was on stage. But what do you think of that? Is that war?
It seems like
That seems like a war to me, dude.
It's an attack.
Yeah.
That's an attack. And by the way, to be fair, you still got laid. But it didn't ruin your night. But it is that's a little war. That's a little baby. She's throwing up a flare.
She does things like that. She'll also do stuff like kick you in the stomach. Like she does weird shit.
She kicks you in the stomach?
Well, she'll like do some kind of it's always like some karate thing.
Oh, yeah.
She'll go, "Oh, hiya, and then she'll like kick you. You know what I mean? You're like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" Annie, what are you doing?
Yeah, what is she trying to start a war for you for? What is that?
I don't know, dude.
I thought you guys were always all right.
But she also told me, she's like, "Well, that usually works."
With you?
No, my pratfall with the water.
With the water.
It didn't work that time. Yeah, because I killed.
Yeah, you did too good. Well, nobody wants to be wet.
It was so, yeah, you're drenched.
I don't want to be wet now I'm
Wait,
wet.
no, what would you have done if she did that? She would never do that to you. But if she did.
She maybe would. But
what would
I
you
would
do?
go grab a water or a drink off someone's table and throw it right on her in front of everybody. That would get the laugh. If she threw it at me, then I would be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Laugh it off a little bit.
I think it would be uncomfortable in the room.
I'd grab a drink off somebody's thing and throw it on her.
Yeah, and then
I'd start a food fight.
and I forgot who it was, but after Annie, the comic after was mad. Why do you think?
There's water all over the fucking stage.
So they had to pause, and some fucking doorman had to go up there and clean the stage.
So bad.
So you have now this lull.
So Jesus Trejo's got to go up and wait for you to fucking...
Yeah. It was terrible.
Got to wait for someone to clean up the water in front of him.
Yeah. So what's your
Are you going to respond to this war now? Or are you starting a little war back?
Yeah.
Seems like you might.
You know me.
Seems like you might.
There's a couple of things she's done over the years that have been like, "Oh man, that's a war," but I'm gonna back off.
But the water on you is.
But the water was almost like the last thing, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. But I don't know. What do you think? What would you have done, Carlos?
Oh, I would have lost my temper. It would have been. I've lost my temper at Annie a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have beef or something?
No, we just always played around like that.
Yeah.
And, like I walked off her show once. Like,
Did she apologize for the water?
No, it was an accident. I slipped.
Oh,
So that was her way of not
but
apologizing.
you don't believe it.
But then later she said, she didn't say, she still maintains it was a slip, but then she told me, "I've done it before, like throwing water," right? So in my mind, I'm like,
That's not a slip.
yeah, that's not a fucking slip, bitch. You know what I mean?
We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah. Anyway, any New Year's resolution for you?
Yeah, I've got resolutions.
Go ahead.
I'm leaving the state of California as a permanent resident. I can't do it anymore.
is that true?
I paid too much in taxes. I got to get out of here. I'm done. I can't support this place. I got to go. So
Where are you gonna go?
We're moving the show.
Where are you going?
We are officially.
Where are we going?
We are moving.
Where
the
are
show
we going?
To Nevada, Pahrump, Nevada.
Oh, I love
we'll
that
go.
place.
We'll go.
We're moving to Pahrump.
We'll go.
We
We'll go.
gotta go, dude.
Yeah.
We got to set up a studio in Pahrump. So we're gonna be setting up the studio in Pahrump, Nevada. We got to move there. State income tax. We'll save on that. We'll still pay our Fed, but no more
Do you
California.
think we would thrive in Nevada?
Yeah,
Like by Vegas?
100%.
You think so?
What the fuck? We would do great. We could move to Vegas and have the most fun. Do shows all the time.
Mm. Not Pahrump.
No,
He was kidding, but no, we're not kidding. Parump's a no man land.
We'll move to Vegas. We'll open up a club called the Brothership.
Yeah.
Only for black.
The Brothership.
Only for black people.
Have to be black to
Yeah,
get in.
Um,
Welcome to the Brothership, y'all.
wow.
And we only play George Clinton in the hallway.
I think if we did move to Vegas,
If we did move to Vegas, what?
I would open up like a 150 seat comedy club.
See, I think a 100-seater would be great.
That'd be great.
Just 100 seats.
A little 100-seat little place.
We should do that. Should we do a Bad Friends Club in Vegas? The problem is there's too many clubs in Vegas. There's Jimmy Kimmel's room. There's the Cellar has a room.
But they're not showcase clubs. They're headliner clubs.
They're a headliner. No. The Cellar is a split showcase. It's a split headliner.
But they book it way in advance. What I'm saying is that I want to do like
for locals.
For locals and anyone that's in town that wants to work out.
A
showcase place, yeah.
Maybe we should do that. There's a Laugh Factory, a Comedy Cellar, it's called LA Comedy Club. There's Las Vegas Live, Brad Garrett's room, Jimmy Kimmel's, Wise Guys. God, there's so many.
There's so many.
Carrot Top has a club out there.
But you can't just call in.
Doesn't have a club?
No, they're
He's got
just
the
calling
room
it-
with the Luxor.
Yeah, they're
But could you? I mean, I've never been to Vegas where I'm gonna call in this way. I don't know where to go. Do you?
See, that'd be fun to make a fucking. But is there enough local comics in Vegas that?
Oh yeah.
You could create a system.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of. I know probably 40 comics that just live there.
Okay.
So you can go, hey guys, there's no showcase club, so just call in if you're in town and just work out.
All right. Well, we'll start the Brothership down there.
Brothership,
in Las Vegas, and we'll
have a happy New Year, everybody.
And our premiere show there will
be me, you, Nate Bargatze, Bert Kreischer. We'll call in all our favors.
We'll have to have a weekly show there, hosted by someone. It'll be called Murder Anthony.
That's good. Anyway, very good, very good. Good night. Thank you for being. Let's just end on that note.
Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Wait. Zoom in. Zoom into that.
What the fuck is that?
Okay. That's my brother. That's my brother. And that's you.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty close. It's pretty
close.
Yeah, it's pretty
and
close.
They try to. They try to.
You actually look like a hot Korean girl. Like those tits. He's got nice tits on.
Wait. Does he have a fat suit on?
I think it just looks like tits. He's like holding up his tits. Right? Am I wrong?
He made a fat suit, yep.
That's not a fat suit. That's tits. And his hair is beautiful. That's got to be. That's like someone's extensions that he knows.
You know, it's funny how they just steal. They just steal. They're thieves.
Look up. Can you send them an article about plagiarism?
Yeah, the definition maybe.
Yeah, it's illegal.
It's illegal.
This
what
is
they're
illegal.
doing.
This is nuts.
Crazy. They stole our fonts. Remember they stole.
Yes,
yeah,
dude.
all
They
that
stole
stuff?
everything.
Yeah.
Is this more photos?
And he's my brother, and so I'm just letting it go.
You're letting it go.
But
so he looks like Tino, and then he looks like you. That's what's going on here?
Yeah.
Fuck! Did you see that, Jules?
I know.
Fucking
Doc,
crazy.
it's just so behind the 8 ball. And look at that. You know
Did
who that
look
is?
at the picture, though?
Do you know who that is? That's Doc.
that's supposed to be Doc.
That's supposed to be Doc.
That's supposed to be Doc. That's you. Yeah. The brown cloak.
The
whatever.
brown cloak.
Yeah.
What's going on there, Jules?
Yeah,
Are you
what,
okay?
are you cold? Are you Mayan? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, there's a clip. Oh, start the clip over. Hold on. Start over, please. Let's hear.
Here we go.
Oh, they be holding you captive? Go ahead.
Yeah.
On my birthday, and and they won't let me go until everybody from Bad Friends subscribes.
Okay.
Oh, Steve's into it.
Whenever you're ready, look right into that camera over there.
God, this piece of shit.
The scissor bros have captured me, and they won't let me go unless everyone from Bad Friends fans will subscribe to their show. But they seem sweet, unlike Tito Bobby and Tito Andrew. So maybe you should do it.
Give me back the fucking Barbie. Give me back the fucking Ocean Barbie.
Why?
He improvised those lines.
And you know what? And I want the fucking waffle maker back now.
No, keep the waffle
Well,
maker.
you can keep it.
I want to eat it.
Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah. I'll take the waffle maker, but it's yours. Happy birthday. So that's my present to you.
That worked very well.
Really. Give him the Barbie. Give him the Barbie.
Let me tell you.
Where's my gift?
Yeah.
Oh, but what was that? What was that?
Yeah.
You kowtowed to the fucking arch nemesis of the enemies.
And she improvises most of the lines. Like, she was coached a little bit, but she added things about you guys.
She improvises too there?
Yep.
Right. Okay.
I'm actually livid right now.
I know you are. Calm down to breathe. Yeah, I know, dude.
Papa gets upset.
I know, but buddy? Huh? Look at me right now, dude. Right? Not everyone is a good person like you.
That's right. And,
You know,
and
a lot of
obviously,
young people from a different country.
Yep.
Right? They have a different ethics and a different code of doing things.
Yeah.
You know, back in some countries, you know, if an old lady's crossing the street, you know what I mean, and she's struggling to get there, in some countries they just push them on this in the middle of the road. Yeah, you know. Whereas you help them.
I help them.
Yeah.
I help them up.
And then you go, you want to see my baseball game? You know how white people loved it.
Yeah, I say, you want to go to the park?
Yeah, the park. Yeah,
I have a tuna fish sandwich. You want to go to the park?
Right.
But you push them down.
You push them down.
Side note, I'm not making fun of this.
What?
A man on set today fell down a bunch of stairs.
Yeah.
And I first was extremely worried. I go, oh my God.
Yeah.
But I saw he was fine. And I laughed.
You laugh hard.
Oh my God.
That's
Like,
the best.
was he laughing?
No,
Yeah.
but we were.
I know.
Because he was okay.
Yeah.
It's not funny if someone gets hurt.
Yeah.
But as soon as someone's okay, you're like, it's okay to laugh.
I laughed at somebody hurt.
What?
Me and Kalila did.
What?
I laughed more though. When we were first shopping around for houses,
Yeah.
there was a man,
Yeah.
older man. You know what I mean?
How old are we talking? Well, you don't
70.
You don't know with them.
70
So 106 maybe.
or 12.
Yeah.
You never know. So he was like, yeah, so, you know, this is where you know, wine and dine people. And he was going back, like walking backwards. Right.
Oh,
and we're like,
shit.
thank you. And all of a sudden, you know, let's say our eyes is a screen,
Like a frame.
like a frame, right?
Yeah.
He fell out of frame.
Oh,
Right?
shit.
And he's on now concrete.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, on his back, right? Like this, right? At first, he starts shaking a little bit. We thought, oh my God, he's having fucking. What's so funny?
Hey, I'm just trying to.
But
You know.
we didn't help him up because we just couldn't stop laughing. Like we were like, right? That's yeah.
Did he laugh?
Well, when he gained like some sort of consciousness,
Yeah, when he came to.
he was like, "Oh, the silly me," you know what I mean? I've been touring around this house for a couple of years, and you know, because it's been available for a couple of years, right?
Right.
I should know all these little nicks and crevices, or whatever. Yeah.
Is he have a concussion? You think
He
this-
died.
Oh.
Wow.
No, he's alive.
I'm about to
He's
say
alive.
shit.
I love falling though.
Well,
by the way.
Rudy, I'm sorry that you've decided that Scissor Bros is more important than Bad Friends, but
Yeah.
whatever, man. You have anything to say for yourself at all?
I'm not sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was fun
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I liked it.
Good.
Okay. Is there anything that you could recommend us to watch?
A movie?
Got a real star-studded event in this room tonight. Got a bunch of real fucking A+. We brought out some really good shit this episode, and we're just letting her drive the train right off the fucking tracks. Like in Back to the Future when that train is going to go back in time. She just never broke the mileage, just right off the edge of the fucking
Yeah,
bridge.
I've never seen like.
That's what she does. Pull up a video of a
If that
train
was a
crashing
scene,
off a bridge.
if that was a scene in a movie, like she just went off hint, right?
Yeah.
The director wouldn't even say cut. He would just like they would just reset.
Yeah, they just go reset,
Yeah,
reset,
this.
reset,
This is
reset, stop,
insane.
stop, stop,
Yeah,
reset.
Yeah.
Right, you don't even get an official cut. You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
get
This is
reset.
insane. This is chaos.
Just a,
Yeah, yeah.
a solid reset. Dude, a guy took his shirt off on the fucking set today. This
Yeah.
guy.
You want to talk more about the TV show that you're on, or
No.
I feel like you want to, so it's like you brought it out twice. You're on TV show FX with that guy.
Yeah, we're sports guys.
Did you watch Star Wars?
A little. I watched the first one and I lost interest.
Same.
I was a weird guy. I was like into like adult movies when I was a kid. Like I was into like Woody
Serpico?
Allen, like Serpico, Woody Allen movies.
All right. Even as a kid, you
As a
never saw.
kid.
Did you? You? I was a Star Wars guy. Were you? You never saw Star Wars.
You know this about me.
I
You,
think-
you know I've never seen a Harry Potter.
A Star Wars when you were a kid, like The New
I've
Hope,
I've seen Star Wars.
Empire Strikes Back,
I've
Return
seen
of the
Empire.
Jedi.
I've seen them in pieces over the years. Yeah.
So you know,
I didn't go to the theater to watch those things.
but you know the story.
I know all of it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the story of Star Wars?
Loosely.
What do you mean, like?
Lucy's not in the movie.
Yeah.
No, Lucy's not.
Like,
No, she's not
okay,
in the
so
Darth Vader,
Luke Skywalker, right? Who's his sister?
Princess Leia.
Well, that's common knowledge.
Tell me the story like a real New York scumbag would
All
say.
right, so what happens is, right?
yeah.
Fucking this guy, he doesn't know his father's, and his father turns out to be like a fucking the crackhead on the fucking corner who's actually selling him the fucking crack. And then he goes, "Hey guy, fucking come over on this side and fucking make some money." But he goes, "My mom rose me right. She rose me up right. I'm trying to get a fucking union job. I'm doing good." He goes, "No, come over here. There's good fucking money over here. We pay cash." And he goes, "I can't fucking do that. I gotta kill you because you're driving down the property value that's blocked by fucking selling drugs on the corner." So he decides to fucking kill his father, and then he fucks his sister, who he doesn't know is his fucking sister, and then some fucking carpenter who got a job as an actor because fucking Steven Spielberg made him suck his dick. Is
So
another
you know
guy.
that.
Yeah, I know that. He's another guy that's in there. I don't know what Han Solo does. I don't know. That's my extent of Star Wars. Like, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know where he comes
Well, he was a smuggler, right? He just by chance ran into Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker at Mos Eisley, the bar, right? And because he was in Mos Eisley,
Aren't you old 50? How do you know all this shit?
I just know about Star Wars.
No, he's the generation that knows this the most.
Yeah, in the
Star
70s.
Star Wars came out in the 70s.
In 1977,
You're right,
I was 7 or 8 years old. That all the kids wore the clothing and
All the
toys.
geeks. Yeah, I was like,
You were born right after the war, right?
What
Korean War.
Vietnam or Korean?
Which war were you born after?
Vietnam.
No, wait, you're not World War II?
No, man.
When the boys came home?
No, because I knew that I was about the Vietnam Wars because the kids at school would go, if I'd show up at the play yard, they'd go, "Charlie!"
Oh man, that's bad.
And they would
That's bad.
hide and stuff and throw rocks.
Were you born in 69?
71.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did that hurt? Did that type of racism hurt?
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. They would go, "Charlie," and then, "Okay, you're gonna wear this rice patty hat, okay?"
But let me ask you this question:
You wore it though.
If you were,
yeah.
and if you were really good friends with those guys, would it hurt as much, or would it be more funny?
No, I was never good friends with them. They would
Right.
just do things.
These are
like
just bullies.
Right.
They just bully me.
But your
right?
friends would make fun of you
Yeah,
together.
if your friends did that, would it be okay?
No,
It's never okay.
they would do it,
Oh,
and I would accept it.
right.
Yeah.
I was like
you-
one of those guys who goes, "Okay, I'll do it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'd be out there, you know what I mean? And they'd throw rocks. I'd be bleeding.
That's not fun.
Yeah, and then, "Charlie, bleeding, right?" You're right, and you know what I mean. And they would just keep doing it, and I'd have to carry the rice around, and then cook the rice. And
I
then
guess
they're
I need
like,
to start
they're
carrying
like,
rocks around the
$2,
studio.
suck my dick, right? $2, fucky, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh,
Love you long time. They make you say love you long time, love you long time. That's bad.
Well,
That's
come
very
up with
mean.
something better then.
Okay, I will.
Who's his dad?
What?
Who's his dad? What is this, guys?
Oh, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. All right, very good.
Dude,
Very
dude,
fun.
that's
My dad is
fucking
the Stay
fucked
Puft
up.
Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. I think it would be okay. Then it's a good suggestion.
That's
I don't know
so
that we could
fucked
get
up.
the
These are
right.
gas, dude.
Time out.
Yeah.
So now we're
give
in
me,
the Ghostbusters
give me
universe?
Greek mythical.
There we go. Let's go mythic.
Ooh, you know what it
Greek
is?
mythical creatures.
Danny DeVito from Hercules, a pan. One of
Oh.
those half goats, half. That's 100%. Yeah. Look up Phil from Hercules.
He just said, look up Phil from Hercules. He typed
all I
out
got.
Danny DeVito.
That
That
one
is
of those.
100%
I mean,
you.
that's the
That's
exactly
so
right.
you, dude.
How
That's
isn't
who
that
my
you?
dad.
What is that? A Tasmanian devil? What is it?
It's
a
I
pig.
think it's called a pan.
A pan. Okay.
Yeah.
And they were horny too. They were half goat, half man horny. I mean, that's actually so right. It's fucked up.
Well, let's end the movie. Let's finish the movie. Okay. So all right. So
Maybe you're-
we'll figure out who our dads are.
Yeah.
We run into the fucking the Vlad, the Sasquatch with the Franken-dick,
Okay. What? You're back there.
and his man.
I thought we were gone with the black Franken.
Oh no.
Listen,
I thought
Mangione.
you were-
listen.
Yeah.
If you're quiet, you can hear the zipper just opening up the tent. I can hear
So I also just love that Jim is doing like grassroots, like
Oh, yeah.
pro-trans or jack-off organizing.
Yeah.
Just trying to get one friend at a time. He's like he's walking you through who.
No,
knows
I asked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He didn't.
fair.
You know, I go, who's out there?
Don't,
Yeah,
ta-
man.
don't take it so serious, man. He's just setting it up for
Yeah.
himself. You don't have to get so defensive.
No, because I don't want Jim to hear it. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And go,
Yeah,
whoa, dude.
First of all, Jim knows we love and respect him.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and that,
You know, I apologize, Stavros.
And Jim's not listening.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
let's
yeah,
be
you're right.
super
yeah,
clear.
if we're
right.
being very clear, no chance.
Yeah. That's my bad. So, okay.
How does the movie end, Bob?
So we killed our mythical dads,
Can't be that easy.
or do we become them?
We become them as more.
How about we kill them and we think we've done it, and then we become them?
We gotta.
And then we start the prophecy all, and then we go fuck some whore, and then
Together?
it starts all over. Yeah, together.
But there's gotta be like a multiverse thing because all of them have it. We got to put it in there.
Okay, so how do we get?
Multiverse is hack now, dude. It's over.
It's out.
It's done.
Really? Because if we go to another thing and then Sasquatch, like it could be like Emmanuel Lewis's, you know what I mean?
Emmanuel Lewis.
Penis.
Indiana Jones.
You know what I mean?
Lewis.
I mean, you're right. I'm zippering. Yeah.
Dude, you're
Too much tent. I gotta get out of the tent. You're right. You're right. Okay. Oh, you know what? We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Did you find him attractive? You were a boy. He was a boy. You know what I mean?
We'll figure it out. When
you watched that show, did you find him hot?
Who?
Emmanuel Lewis.
No, but he used to. I remember I told you he used to call me randomly at like 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob, I'm in town from Atlanta.
And you never would hang out.
And I never would hang out with him.
So
Why?
sad.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wanted to borrow some clothes. I forgot my sweaters. Do you have something I could wear, Bob?
maybe that was it.
Let me borrow a jacket.
Yeah,
It's cold in LA.
I never hung out with him because I don't. I don't know. It's just
You don't hang out.
I don't hang out.
You don't hang out.
Yeah, I don't hang out.
If you're gonna hang out, it'll be with me at most. Otherwise, you don't hang out. Or a girl. It's like,
do we have stars like that anymore, though? I mean, we had the Vern Troyers and the Gary Colemans. There's
Little
no
people,
little,
you mean?
but he's not really a little. He's like a, here.
Peter Dinklage is a bona
That's right.
fide
That's
movie
true.
star.
That's right. You just threw it out there.
He's the one.
He's the one.
Warwick Davis is still doing his thing.
Yeah.
Vern Troyer, rest in peace. Tony Cox, rest in peace.
What about that little guy who was R2D2?
He's definitely dead.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name again? I can't remember his name.
I don't
He
know.
was a famous actor.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
No, it wasn't famous.
No, he was. He actually was. Kenny Baker.
Kenny Baker. That's right.
No, he was famous.
There's Kenny Baker.
I don't know.
Dude, imagine being in that metal fucking suit
He probably loved
all
it.
day long.
Probably loved it. Probably loved it.
They haven't approached you to get. Aren't you? For real, I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Haven't they?
Dude,
I would assume they would ask you to be in like the extended Star Wars universe as some kind of little guy. For real, you'd be awesome at it. Not in the fucking.
Let me hear you do some R2D2 beep bop boop. Let me see. No, they're not gonna cast him.
I'm not going. I got to drink some water.
Please.
Hold on. For real, I think like in the Mandalorian or in the fucking.
Okay, so
Nothing?
I swear to God,
Yeah.
I auditioned for that last one. You know, one the lady with the head thing.
Oh yes.
Right?
Yes.
In The Mandalorian?
No, it was the lady with the
last
head
Star
thing.
Wars, yes.
The last one.
Oh.
Yeah,
That
and
was what's her face. Lupita Nyong'o did the voice. for
exactly.
it. Yeah.
And I auditioned for like a 9-armed alien,
Oh.
and I didn't even come close.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I didn't even come close.
They should have picked.
What do you think it was?
You know who you'd be great as? You know who
What are you implying?
No, I'm just saying. What do you think it was?
What the fuck are you implying?
What do you think the reason you didn't even come close was?
I didn't read good. They didn't see me as the part, bro. What are you fucking implying, dog?
Well, 9 arms is hard to fit on your little body. I mean, they get maybe 6.
Well, I mean, they could be small arms.
They gotta be real small. I mean, those two barely fit on that frame. Stop it, dude.
It's good.
Stop it, but
I
it's
like
true.
it.
9
I think
arms?
you're right.
Also, 9. How are they?
No,
getting,
but they-
how are they?
They
Getting,
could rewrite it.
why an odd
First of
number
all-
of arms? Why they have a,
I don't know.
CGI.
Where's
true.
the fucking miss? Where's
Yeah.
lopsided arms?
There's probably just a voice thing, right?
No, it was an actual
No, it's
guy.
practical costume.
Practical costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, you would have been awesome. at
Like a
that.
body hunt. Like a it was not a
You know
bounty
what?
hunter.
That pisses me off. Who got it? Let's fucking find him and fuck him up.
I never get those
It's
things.
probably such an accredited actor that we're like,
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, do you read for? Have you ever read for a Marvel or a Star Wars?
Buddy, what are they gonna
Yeah.
do with me?
Yeah.
What-
I have, and I never get them.
If I could have gotten anything, it would have been whatever Burr did in The Mandalorian.
That's true. If Burr was busy.
yeah, if they were
Yeah.
like, let's go get fucking
And can
Santino.
you do it in the impression you do?
They're like, you want me to be him? They're like,
Well, you know what?
we do.
Come to think of it, you look like BB2. What's the new little robot?
BB-8.
BB8.
All right, well, you could be fucking Babu Frick. How about that?
There you are, dude. BB8,
I'm
dude.
BB-8. Now let's pull up Babu Frick. And let's see who Bobby is.
All right.
Oh.
That is me, dude. That is all right. You win this.
So obviously,
Literally, dude. You win this, dude. That is me.
bro. You know how
He was cute. What did he say? How was he talking?
He was really cute. He was
Like he didn't really speak, did he?
He was fucking.
He was so cute, that guy.
Well, I
love
can't
Babu
understand you most of the time, so that lines up.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
really
Bop,
actually
bop, bop.
for real feel kind of like Babu Frick.
Yeah, I'm Bobo Frick, dude. Bobo Frick. What a cute one. Whoever made that, dude.
That's such a good looking character.
It's a good.
I've
character.
I don't even know what happens in the new Star Wars. I've seen them all just so out of my mind on acid or mushroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Never sober.
Never sober. I just go in.
I haven't seen any of the new ones. I just am not there.
I don't think they're good, but to me, they are my favorite ones because I was so fucked up. Like, I mean, I've told this story before. I don't want to say it too much, but people thought I was like special needs when I saw the Babu Frick one because it was like Christmas and I was so fucked up. I was with my brother, my best friend, and every time he would come on the screen, I would be like,
yeah.
But I've told that story 100 times. But I literally like, and so for me, I have no like the old ones I saw when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
So I don't remember them. And
you didn't rewatch them as an adult?
Not really.
That's
and
worth
the prequels. The prequels, I like the last.
Can I ask you some trivia?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
not gonna get it right because I've seen.
Would you like to play some Star Wars trivia or no?
Shoot for the hip.
Okay.
Go, baby.
So when you were in college and Star Wars came out, how did that feel?
So funny to think he went to college.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. That's good.
I'm sorry. You were
All right.
You were a boy.
Luke Skywalker's uncle. What was his name? He got burnt to a crisp. Remember? You guys know? Oh, I got know.
I don't know.
Uncle Owen.
Uncle Owen. I did know.
Are you being real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, bad character name.
Owen.
Owen is just kind of like a weak name. There's no depth to it for how like.
Wasn't he Ben Kenobi's brother though?
No.
I think there was a relationship between Owen and Ben Kenobi that's family.
What? That they were related?
I think so.
I didn't.
What is it?
I mean,
Owen Lars is Anakin Skywalker's stepbrother, perceived as the brother of Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, so there is some family thing.
Oh,
that
makes
Okay.
sense.
So then, those little guys in Star Wars with they're wearing monk hoods. They're little with glowing gold eyes. What are they
Yes.
called?
The Sand People.
No, the Sand People were the Iranians or whatever that was.
Oh, careful! Whoa!
No, they are called Sand People, and that is
Careful.
kind of. Kenobi is kind of weird about it because they have an actual name, but he calls them Sand People.
But that's not who I'm talking about.
Was it my uncle was in this movie?
Yeah.
They're called Jawas.
Jawa.
But he calls them Sand People.
No, there's two. Sand People are the ones that try to kill Luke, right? They're two different things.
You're not gonna get away with this guy, dude.
Yeah.
They're not.
No, they're not the same thing.
Jawas are.
Look up a Sand People in Star Wars. Look it up. Give me the. give
Wait
me
a
the
minute.
image.
Look up Sand People on Carlos's computer. I'm afraid it will come back up.
Yeah. That's a Sand People.
That's a Sand person.
Yeah.
Jawas are different than that.
Yeah, Jawas are different.
And can we say person of sand instead of Sand People?
Yeah, you're right.
I'd
You're right.
prefer
Yeah,
it.
thank
All right,
you.
respect. I take it back.
Okay, can we continue? You haven't answered anything.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you're going to.
I let you go.
No.
Well, first of all, you asked him for the.
I'm going to ask you now.
Okay.
Okay, what planet does Yoda live on?
Oh fuck.
But with like Russia, they could in China. But them alone, they're like,
What did you just say? With Russia and China, they could.
oh yeah. But
So what are you talking about? Of
I
course
thought you
they
meant
can.
just them. It'd be like
No one.
Yeah, but Russia and China
No
give
one
them.
acts alone other than Germany. And look how that turned out. So now the axis of evil could reunite and start another war. And why wouldn't they? Honestly, why wouldn't they? The time is now.
be awesome.
They're ready. I'm ready to go, dude. Let's go. Blow this whole thing up.
Let me ask you something.
I want post-apocalyptic shit.
If there's a World War III,
Yeah.
and you and I were called in, there's a draft, and we go, we need everybody.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Even Carlos.
Even Carlos.
And McCone.
Yeah. Yeah. But he's at whole duty.
Those guys are inside, yeah.
No, I mean, no, he's glory hold.
Glory hole, dude.
Yeah.
Just sucking off the soldiers before they
No. I'm just saying that you find, like, if we're in, like,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You know how
we're fighting in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
And then the sergeant goes, you can find the glory holes.
Yeah, he knows where they are.
Yeah, that's like work.
But we don't put dicks in it, we put bombs in there.
Oh, that's
Little
cool.
explosives.
I was gonna say, like Notre Dame football, they slap a sign that says "Play like a champion" as they go out onto the field. They all smack it.
Yeah.
It's funny if every soldier before they go to war, they just get to stick their cock in Carlos's mouth. He's just standing next to. He's like, "Go ahead, boy."
Yeah. Anyway, if you would you be in the same platoon as me?
I don't think they would put us in the same platoon.
Well, you think there's an Asian? No. What are you talking about?
Oh, just no. Strength and skill. Strength and skill. Strength and skill.
No, dude. Are you pissing me off today, dude?
Am I? I'm just.
No, I would
really
call
think-
my agents.
No, dude, you'd never get in this. We never get in the same category. That's crazy.
No, platoons are. They're like, this is the. No, they have a mix. Have you seen? No, shut the fuck up. Have you ever seen Saving Private Ryan? There's a mixture of different people. You know what I mean? Of it. There's the one guy that's scared, like you know, like the fucking in Saving Private Ryan, the guy that plays the interpreter even though I don't know Chinese.
Yeah, you'd be the interpreter.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, there's got to be something that I can do. I'm the Dennis Hopper character, like the eccentric, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you know what I mean? War is globalization, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I say things, you know what I mean? I don't know. What do you think?
I know you'd be one of the crazy boys in the bunch.
Yeah, but what, would you not push for that?
I wouldn't want.
There's no way that I could.
I wouldn't want you in my platoon.
But then the whole time I'm at war, I'm like, you know, what's Andrew doing? I have to write you letters?
I'd be missing you. That'd be so much fun. I'd see you from afar. Also, if we're in the same platoon, think about that. Then we're gonna see each other die. I'd rather sit in a tent at night, hoping that you're well, writing you letters like a long lost love affair on the other side of the battle. And I want to find out that you die from someone that goes, soldier.
No, dude.
The dumpling was killed at 4:25.
They wouldn't call me the dumpling.
Yes, they would.
They wouldn't call me. No.
They all get nicknames in the army. That's what you fucking get. Everyone gets a nickname.
If somebody called me dumpling, I would pull them aside and go, can you change that?
And they'd be like, you got
Chopsticks.
it. You got it, chopsticks.
I want to be chopstick.
Yeah.
Okay, so, so you're funny, dude.
The Chinese chode died at 4:44 a.m., sir.
Let me say something.
He was Korean.
All right. What does when a soldier's at war and they get shot, they know they're gonna die.
Yeah.
What is the one person they call out for?
God.
No. Their mom. Mom, mommy. Remember Giovanna Ribisi? Oh my God, heartbreaking.
Can you imagine you call your mom? She's on an iPad. She's like, leave me alone.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, I would call out for you.
Andrew. You go, Mom.
Andrew.
And I'd come running.
You're right. Morphine. You know?
Bob.
That's what I want you there.
All right. I'll be there with you. You know what?
No, fuck you. I don't want to be in a platoon with you.
I just said yes.
Carlos, you want to be in the same platoon?
Hell yeah.
No fucking way is he going to get in there, dude. He's never going to pass any of the tests.
Oh yeah.
No, we're in a situation
They're
where
never easy, dude. They're going to take his blood and be like, this kid.
it's a long war. Where when they went 18 to 35, right? Now they're at okay, I'm going to give you a Lord of the Rings reference, all right?
Yeah.
In the Two Towers, right? They gave old men and kids swords to fight, right? We're in dire straits. So we're in a position where we're all being called in, okay?
If they ran out of 18 to 35s, they're done. Now they need 40 and ups.
Yes, that's what I'm
get
saying.
The 40 and up.
Yeah, so at that point, right, I would write a letter to Congress and go, can I be in the same platoon as George, you're out. You want to be in it?
Nah, I'm fine fighting from home.
You know he's fleeing the country.
Oh, he's a Canada.
100.
Dude,
Well, not wherever.
He's one of those. No, he's one of those Canada.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Or Mexico. You know, you could see him in Mexico.
And he's like, wearing tie dye.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just with a bandana. You know what I mean? Like this. And it's like, shut the fuck up, you coward.
Coward, dude.
You
piece
of shit. Yeah.
So you call
crystals
Congress.
and oh my God, you imagine this guy, dude. In the '60s, dude, you're one of those guys.
Patchouli boy.
Yeah, patchouli boys.
No, my dad pulled the Adventist card to get out of Vietnam.
Your dad did?
Yeah.
Scum.
He said religious reasons, can't fight. So then he went and just got medical tested on for the war.
What was
It was the white coats.
What was the religion?
Seventh-day Adventist.
Adventist?
Adventist.
Adventist and Adventist. Do you know these?
No. Let me ask you something. That thing that Trump, like, is there Flatfoot?
Oh, Protestant Christian domination. Flat feet. Yeah.
Flat feet.
Well, for that, but that's back in the day. That was like back.
So you know what I would to get out?
They just give you Dr. Scholl.
I wouldn't get flat feet.
Huh.
I would claim flat face.
Flat face.
Dude, I would claim flat face. Could I get out, you think?
You're on.
Dude, I got flat face, guys.
My friend has flat face.
All right.
He's just not aerodynamic.
Yeah, I'm not aerodynamic. Yeah.
The wind is just going to bounce right off of this guy.
Yeah, although I could like camouflage myself on a wall. Like Rambo.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine me.
You just blend it.
Dude, you bricks on me, right? And I could just stay there. I would stay there for 2 weeks like this. Right? I wouldn't even, with a knife, I wouldn't even do that. I would just stay there.
Just stay steady.
Yeah. How would you camouflage?
Impossible.
In fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to be a fireball.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Rambo in all mud.
Yeah, dude.
camouflaging
Remember that?
wall. Yeah.
That's what I would do, but I would do it with actual brick wall.
Smart.
And they would not see me.
How could they?
Yeah.
I saw something was showing out all like the tricks of the tunnels in Vietnam that the Vietnamese would dig, and they were super intricate.
Dude.
And how they would try to trick them to get them in or out. But what they would do is they'd try to like flood them out, a Chu Chi tunnel.
Yeah.
But look at the tunnel system that they had. And they would flood them out with water and bombs and all sorts of shit. But then the Vietnamese had counteractive shit for the weapons that the Americans would use. So the things that they would have, they would like, if it was a rope or a pole, they would pull on the pole and it would get caught in a machine. So then it would pull the soldier in with it while they were down there.
Yeah.
And they would have rotating spikes and shit. Or they'd have to crawl in backwards or like upside down because it was head first, and they would fucking drown them upside down and backwards. Imagine.
I'd be so claustrophobic.
Oh, dude,
If I forget it.
I had an MRI yesterday. I was claustrophobic. I was
Yeah.
fucking freaking out. I hate the machine.
And those,
And all you hear is like, one, 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 one.
And Ho Chi Minh is the best trail maker.
Top trail.
Don't you think?
Look at that girl. I'm on vacation. She's in vacation.
Oh my! But you know what? It actually looks pretty solid though.
I mean, yeah, structurally it is.
Structurally, yeah.
Then I would just be worried about fire or, you know what I mean? Something trapping you down there. Look at that thing.
That's
Look how
insane.
narrow that
That's
is.
so crazy.
They created an entire network. They could like hang out.
Yeah.
They could sleep for days and days in those things and just hide out.
We've never had aside from like the British back in the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've never had like a country attack us, you know what I mean? I wonder what like a
9/11. What do you mean? We had the fucking 9/11.
Yeah, but not in a traditional like war where there's like troops and you know what I mean? And
yeah, on our soil.
On our soil.
Yeah, we haven't had war on our soil.
I think we would destroy people. No,
They wouldn't even get to our soil.
I mean, even in LA, they're like, we've got MS-13. You know, we got people.
Oh,
don't you think?
Use what we have.
Don't you think we would?
Yeah, go get the Crips and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Blood.
Hey, bro, what the fuck, dude? You Palestinian or whatever the
fuck a Palestinian, bro.
Hey, Palestinian, bro. Yeah, yeah. Or whoever am I? Yeah, what kind of Chinese are you, bro? You know what I mean? Dude, I'm me. I'm from Ralph. I'm from here. Okay, good. Move over, man.
Yeah, but who would they fight for? That's what's interesting.
Who
would these gangs fight for?
Well, if we were in a war with Mexico, but we don't get the MS-13.
We're never going to be in a war with Mexico.
Yeah, we'll destroy.
No, I mean, I think we would never be in a war with them.
Yeah, exactly. So
those are our dogs.
But if you were in a war with Russia, I think that most of the gangs in America would be on our side. No,
you say that, but like, think about it. Some of those gangs have drug ties, and those drug ties, they don't want the fucking federal government telling them what to do.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they'd get in bed with like the cartel and whatever government agencies they have power over.
What a weird, in LA, imagine if we were like Red Dawn and we were attacked by, oh my God, it'd be insane.
Where would they hit up first?
I would be so scared. Would you be scared?
Can you imagine if they're like, we're going to bomb LA and they bomb downtown and you're like, nobody's down there. Like they hit the wrong part of the city first. Yeah. They're like, and then we're going to bomb North Hollywood. You're like, okay, no one's up there.
Yeah, bomb Skid Row. You won't kill them.
No.
They're like zombies.
No, they're undefeated.
Yeah, they're undefeated.
What does that say? Is that what Newsweek thinks that's where the centrifuge of war would be?
Oh, and you're talking, this is a nuclear bomb?
Nuclear bomb.
Oh my God, forget it.
What would happen, but it wouldn't even hit Santa Monica.
West Side safe. West Side, best side.
Yeah, but we're fucked. Where we live?
No, dude, we're just, we're
fucked.
That's us.
We're in the fucking center of it. Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do?
No, don't you think that because we're on the other side of the hill, you don't think the hill would protect us a little bit?
Some of it. I think the hill would get some of like the radiation fog and smoke, but I think we'd get a bad leg.
I'm in the yellow.
Yeah, you're in the...
Oh, you're done. You're done. Yeah.
You're in Los Feliz or Silver Lake?
Los Feliz. I think I become a shadow.
Yes.
Which is awesome.
You'd be, shadow.
Yeah, you do.
Carlos Shadow.
Yeah, Carlos Shadow. It's just interesting.
And his mouth is like this.
Yeah. Wow, that would be. I mean, that would be the way to destroy us bomb.
But that's what it says. Nuclear bomb shows the impact of new gravity weapon of the biggest U.S. cities. Wow,
that's scary.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Let's hope it doesn't happen. Or I'm on the road.
Yeah, I want to be gone.
Yeah, I've always imagined that. Like if I was on the road and I was in LA's taken out.
I'm like, oh well.
No,
I got 2 more sets tonight, so I gotta.
It would be terrible. I mean, imagine, dude.
They wouldn't hit LA first, though.
You would. No, who would you worry about? You're on the road.
Yeah, my wife and my dog.
That's number one.
This studio, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, you first.
Okay.
Well, you'd be on the road too.
Yeah, I'd be on the road. And then what would you do? Like if you were in Cleveland and I was like in Denver or whatever, or vice versa, whatever.
Sure.
You say. And then, and we would be mourning because I would lose so many people. You would lose
so many people.
Right. And then our cell phones still worked.
Mm-hmm.
And then you think in a day we would call each other or a couple of days?
It depends. I don't know. See, and who knows if we could get a hold of anybody. You know how like they have like cell phones crash when all that stuff goes down? Like 9/11, no one could like call anybody and the phones are down and all that.
I'm just thinking hypothetically, if like the satellites aren't down and we could call, would you I think within the first 12 hours.
More. He thinks you're dead.
I still have a room.
Okay. Great.
What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Sorry. Oh yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Who's literally doing his job.
You don't walk. Dude, I'm gonna Christian Bale it, dude. I'll snap, dude. I'll Christian Bale it right now.
Don't CB it right now.
All right,
don't.
Oh man, good to be home.
Who's that? Who's there?
Dad.
No freaking way.
No way.
No way.
Dad.
Is he blind?
No, I'm not blind, dude.
No, he got blinded from a bomb. Yeah, from a bomb.
Wow, got blinded. You're back. I can't believe you made it. Congratulations. How was the war?
It was terrible.
Was it?
That's all kinds of things, Dad.
What have you been wanting more than anything?
A hug from your daddy.
Well, get a hug from your daddy.
You're back.
Count the seconds. Yeah.
Daddy.
Oh, son, I'm so happy you're back.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
It's a multi-cam audience?
4 1,000, 5 1, or is it not 1,000? It's like it's Oklahoma. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Okay, there it is. Give it up for that.
That was a great scene, and you know what? That should be in the movie. That should be in the movie.
Should be in the film.
We should. That's a pilot.
It was a long 15 seconds. Felt like 3 years to me.
Now it's your turn.
Jermaine, okay, we like to do some unorthodox questions on the show.
No.
We like to throw, just a little.
You don't say.
We like to throw you off. We like a game called Who's the Fatty? And every week we measure on our crew who's gained a little bit of weight. If you can guess the correct weight of Bobby, you get a prize. We have a scale. Did we bring the scale? We didn't. Did we bring it? We didn't bring it? Okay, so what do you think that his current weight is?
He's looking right at me.
Yeah, stand up and do a spin and spin.
God, he's looking right at me.
Lift up your shirt.
He's staring.
Yeah, they need it because then because gray looks there. It is.
Thanks, that helps. Actually does help. But
So
that's not heavy weight. That's
and now
like,
if you guess the weight, you get a prize. And tell them how tall you are. 5 foot? No, 5'2", 5'2" and a half. 5'2" and a half. 5'2" and a half. 5'2" and a half.
you look good.
168.
168 from Zach.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say 165.
165.
6.5 stone.
6.5 stone. I have no idea. I don't do any of that European stuff. That it's got to be. He's good. That is John. John would give us a task. How many pounds is 6.5 stone? It's 91 pounds.
I don't wear 91 pounds. That's insane, dude. But thank you.
Just call it like I said.
A guess is a guess is a guess, dude.
I'm 170.
Who got it closest? Zach did?
Yep.
And you know what you get, Zach? Another 10-second hug.
Yes.
Another hug. Another hug. He's home from the war again.
I'm doing it again.
Oh my God.
Another war.
Another war.
Vietnam this time.
Vietnam. Oh, Dad.
He loves our
1
country.
Texas. 3 Texas. Texas Christian University, 4 Texas Christian University, 5 Very good, you guys.
Very good.
Wow.
Thanks for your service, Bobby.
Now we gotta go everyone at their weight.
No, just you. That's the show. Well, because yours is the most fun. Yours is the most deceiving.
170 is good.
Yours is
weight.
deceptive.
Being 5'2", 170 is good.
I think so, right,
Wait,
John?
5. That's not good. Good. How tall? Oh, wait, how tall are you?
5'7"?
5'7". How much do you weigh?
150. What is that? What is that? What is that?
That's normal.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's normal. I'm abnormal.
So what are you supposed to be?
What? I should be 140. You know how good I look though? Move over Stephen Yoon.
You carry it well.
Oh yeah.
He wants to know a real question from everybody. What your answer might be.
Okay, so
Ask
very
John.
serious.
Ask John.
John, hi. Good to see you again.
Good to see
You
you
have
too.
not aged. You look so good.
Neither of you. You look the same.
That's not true.
That's completely true.
Thank
You grew
you.
the hair a little bit, sideburns.
Thank you so
but
much.
You're the
And
exact same.
congratulations
Thank you. You as
on
well.
all your success.
You as well.
I'm doing okay.
You are.
I'm doing okay.
You are.
To less than $2 to pump the gas, clean the windows. But now you got to worry about all sorts of stuff. What if the tires go flat? What happens if you get a flat tire? Do you know about? Have you taught her about any of this stuff? What if a tire goes flat? What's going to happen?
Call Atikalila.
Okay, look, you're driving on the freeway, and then tire starting. What do? What's the first thing you do? You slam on the brakes. You push on the gas.
You slowly push on the brakes and then you go to the right side.
Oh, someone took a
She
driving
has
test.
a license, you fuckface.
It doesn't sound like it. Apparently, filling
They
up
don't
gas
teach you how to
isn't on
fucking
there.
fill gas.
Well, that's super important.
I know they should.
They should.
Yeah, they should.
Like what? They probably do, they don't teach you anything about it. They just teach you how to follow their arbitrary rules, like stop signs. You don't stop at stop signs. You know that, right? You don't have to. You don't have to. California law.
It's so funny because when I'm driving, because she just took the classes, everything I do, she's like, "But Uncle Tito, you're not supposed to. What do you do?"
Oh, she knows
you know
all
what I
the particulars.
And it's like I don't. They're just suggestions.
Yeah, yeah.
Really, for me.
Yeah, they're just saying, "Hey, maybe do this."
Yeah.
No thanks.
Like all the stop signs should have a question mark. Stop.
No thanks.
Yeah.
And just keep going.
Yeah.
Your friends from another podcast were talking shit about you guys.
These guys won't give up.
I heard about it.
Yeah, these guys won't give up.
I heard about it.
Oh, I wanted to bring up this to you guys. I don't know if you saw Bad Friends. They fired some shots at you guys. It was actually a response to Theo calling out Bobby, called him sleepy.
It was a response. He
Here's
started the war.
Snippet.
Yeah.
You know how you can tell he has an eye that just wanders
But
sometimes.
what about these two douches are doing, right? Is that they're trying to provoke a war with real warriors.
Right, with real warriors.
Yeah.
Wrong.
They're trying to provoke a war with true warriors. Where,
Yeah, you know what? You know what?
we have mental capacities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You and I say we're stupid all the time.
Yeah.
We do that as a fun. We go, we're dumb and we're not that smart.
Yeah.
Oh, this is about
These
you.
two guys.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They said two guys.
I'm not kidding. Pound for pound,
Be united.
the dumbest people I've ever met in my life.
I doubt that.
It was a lot more of the same of that. Just taking shots.
And who are these guys?
I'm sorry.
Look,
Are they trying to do a shitty version of King of this thing?
Pause it.
What? Yeah.
Bring up the numbers. Who's doing better?
Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't want to do that.
All right, stop.
We don't want to do that.
But also,
Yeah.
bring up the numbers.
Wait,
No,
we
don't
want to go down that
I know,
road.
don't. But also,
Yeah, because we could have a bad
also-
week. Yeah.
Bring up the numbers.
I understand.
No, we shouldn't.
Because we know the numbers.
I know, they're
Yeah,
better.
And it feels good.
It feels good. Bring
Yeah,
up
yeah.
the numbers.
And-
no,
yeah.
but honestly, we'll
But
keep,
my point is that
Bring
they're
up the
great
numbers.
guys.
Look, They are.
I'll admit, one of these guys is a great comic. You know,
Pause
it's
it.
tough to.
Yeah. What do you think he's talking about?
no, but you know what I mean. You know?
No, the numbers are right. But who do you think talking to me? He's saying that you're a great comic. I'm not.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's doing this to try to divide us.
I know what he's trying. I know what he's trying to do.
Mhm.
I don't care. I think you're a way better comic than I am.
I think you're one.
So-
Play the video.
Okay, go
This
ahead.
good. Hey, by the way, good tactic.
Okay,
I'll say this, I work for my-
for a second. And here's the deal with what they don't realize is that there's nothing that can destroy this. It's a bond for life.
Yeah.
It's so thick.
And these two,
They don't even-
these two out of work reality stars. Go ahead.
What else, dude? Look, these are great guys. You know, I
what we
remember
say about
I was
them. We
there
love
for
'em.
Bobby, and Bobby doesn't like to talk about this. But when he, Bobby, a lot of people do not know, auditioned to be in
Find it.
a.
Find it. Find
I
a
don't wanna
lie.
say.
Big
Find
Trouble in
it.
Little China.
I don't want to get the wrong E's, but I want to say Japanese or Koreanese.
Koreanese.
And it was a what's the group of? It's like the people, and it's kind of smaller, and they're getting older, but they're trying to get that lady at the diamond mine or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Seven Dwarfs.
Seven Dwarfs.
Oh.
So Bobby auditioned to be in that, dude, and he was like the eighth dwarf or something, bok choy, and didn't get it, bro. And I remember reading the fucking scripts with him, and the lines were so easy, you know. It was like, I'll wake her up, you know, just like
Yeah, basic shit, man. This isn't a Daniel Day-Lewis script, you're saying?
And he went in there and just bombed it, you know, just fucking could not get it right.
Yeah.
And I was there for him after that. And so Bobby and I have like a long history. The history with the other guy.
Guys, because of this, I checked out your IMDb pages just to see, you know, who has worked more in
Who's
what.
worked more?
Oh.
And it's kind of interesting if you guys want to see.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, let's check
I'd
it
love
out.
to see it. Thank you.
I've never looked.
I never looked either.
All right, let's
Okay.
see.
So let's see.
Let's see.
Whoa, 75 credits there.
Who is that? Who is that? Me?
Yeah, that's you,
You're on the
and
left.
he's 15.
But
Close.
Yeah, that's pretty close. What is 75 minus 15?
50. I did 50 more things.
50
but also
more.
what things? Because I think he is
What
in
are some of the
short
things?
films and a little bit
60
of like
more things.
Well, he's probably done some really big stuff. Namcar Night Race official music video.
Pretty
That probably was
good.
pretty heavy.
Pretty good.
Burning Man Dan 2.
Great movie.
Great
They
movie.
should have won an Oscar, but he got snubbed.
I can't believe they got snubbed.
He got snubbed.
Yeah, some other bangers. There's some other bangers. Oh, he did Bad Babies music video. That's actually pretty awesome. Go up there. That's pretty good. Oh, but look what it says. Bad Babies music video. Child predator pedophile. That's what he played?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And then you can see also Andrew versus Brendan.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I did how many
here.
things? 30 things. Pretty good. 1.
One thing.
That's very funny.
But the one thing he did was great.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah, what was it?
Fighter and the Kid
The Fighter
3D.
Kid 3D.
Anyway, these guys
Anyway.
we love those
They're
dudes.
up and coming.
They're on their way. They're newbies.
Yeah, so just let a couple more years, and then they may one day get
It'll
to our
pop.
level.
It'll pop.
They might get to our level.
It'll pop.
Yeah.
It'll pop. They're very good dudes. We love them both. Shout out to,
to Johnny Schwab and Jason.
to Schwab and Baum.
Schwab and Baum.
Schwab and Baum. We love those dudes, man. What else they got to say? You want to see the rest of whatever they got to say?
Not really, but let's keep going.
And by the way, let's make it known again. They started this bullshit. We didn't come at them.
Yeah, but you know what? Because
we got a lot of people that are trying to start shit with us, including Chrissy Chaos and Sal Volcano over there.
Yeah.
They sent us a bag of shit, and we have our retaliation on the table. You know what we were going to do to them, right? We decided as a group that we want to give them a little slice of home, a little spice of life.
Yeah.
So we've got some buzzers. I've got my trimmer here. I think we give them a bag of our pubes. What do you say, kiddo?
Oh, I have a lot of pubes right now. I'd love to shave them.
All right, Rudy, you got to leave the room for this inappropriate bit that we're about to do, obviously.
I would love to shave them.
So please get out of the room. Rudy.
Yeah, we're shaving pubes now.
Yeah, obviously. Insane, get out.
All right.
Okay, come on in here and bring
Where are the shavers?
Do you even know who this is, by the way?
He's great.
Do you know his name?
Randy John.
Randy?
Yeah.
You think his name's Randy?
Yeah, he's the best.
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah.
All right, so how can we make sure we get this in the bag?
How do we get in the bag? I don't know. Hand. You put it on the table and then you put it in your hand.
How?
I'll show you.
All right, no, you got to open the bag first somehow.
No, you put it on the table and you scoop it up, put it in the bag.
And then you shuffle it in the bag?
Yeah.
Good call. Okay, go ahead. You go. Should we do it at the same time? Hold on. We should do it at the same time, Bob. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on, Bob. Hold on, please.
Rudy, close your eyes.
Rudy, don't go. Rudy, you're not allowed to look. All right. Look at how hairy I am.
Oh my God! I've never seen orange pubes like that before. I hate it.
It's a lot, right? Okay.
We should mix the orange and the black in one bag.
Oh, you're right.
That's funny.
Yeah, that way they get it together because we're a unit.
Yeah.
Great. Gross. So many pubes. It hurts.
Okay. All right. So
Ooh. Pubes everywhere.
Let's do this as a ritual. There's an old Korean ritual.
Yeah.
You eat one little hair. I eat one of your hairs.
What ritual is that?
It's a Korean wood ritual.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. So I eat one of your hairs. It'll bond us for life.
I have to eat one of your pubes and you have to eat one of mine.
Yeah. And we have to see it on the tongue. I'll go first.
Okay.
All right.
Look at the fluff there. There's pubes on my phone. Oh, dude, please. That's a lot.
Honestly, this looks like
don't do
Muppet
it.
hair.
Please don't do it.
It looks like Muppet hair.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How does it taste?
Go ahead. Get some.
Look at how long that one is.
Yeah. Stick it in your mouth. No, stick it in your mouth. No, stick it in your mouth. No, I didn't see you do it.
It's in.
No, you threw it away, dude.
I put it in my mouth.
That's fucking bullshit, dude.
I put it in my mouth.
I'll give you a piece. I'll stick it in your mouth.
No.
Yes.
No.
You're man, dude.
No.
Yeah, I have to see it because give me your mouth.
No, look at how many pubes that is.
I won't put it all in.
You didn't put any in your mouth.
Did.
This is
Put
like
open
first
your mouth.
communion.
It's like what?
First communion.
Camera's on.
Okay.
No,
that's so many.
Put your fucking hand up. The camera's on, dude. Don't be a fucking dick, dude. This is for showbiz. There we go.
All right, let's mix them together.
Here we go. I'll just do it in my bag.
Okay, yeah. And send your bag over to me. So we're gonna give those guys a gift.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I know.
I shaved
So
so
gross.
close.
I don't have a lot here, huh?
I've got a ton. I told you I was growing for a while.
Yeah. What is that gonna do? That's not. That's. We should put shit in and come.
Okay. I'll do whatever you want to do, bud. It's a lot. A lot of poops coming out of me.
Oh.
Okay. Let's get this off the desk.